Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here in Toussaint, around the grounds of the tourney, where we have just met Damien here, who is apparently the captain of the Duchess's personal guard, has been leading the investigations into the beast's murder. So we shall fill him in on the new information.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No.
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been slow?
You're very
Geralt
defensive, sir.
insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
You're gonna need two things: information and access to a
I examined
laboratory.
the body
Yeah.
of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour's my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's
See, you
help.
say that, but you're not doing a
I've no
great
doubt
job of
about
it so far.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
That which you find at home you did not expect. Okay, not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear
Indeed.
you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco. And the
I'm
sum of
getting
coin.
Corvo
You
Bianco.
will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace.
Thank you very much.
Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bundled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one
The
instant.
deed to Corvo Bianco.
Yet,
Well, we
in
have our
its
own
mood,
vineyard
a
now.
morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Okay, beast's first victim, what do we know?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die.
Oh, that Crespi, okay.
He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories.
The last owner of
Then he
Corvo
grew old,
Bianco.
hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Oh, one
Crespi
of
was
them
much
anyway.
loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck.
Oh.
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
What's the second victim?
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut purses.
Concerned
Criminals
thieves.
fear the
Wow.
beast. Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe
Yeah,
revenge was the
sounds
motive.
like it.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So the victims, both older knights.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim
course.
that in modern
Mr.
times,
DLC
knights
himself.
face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Well, yeah, because the coin was stuffed in his throat, wasn't it? So seems like someone's almost taking umbrage to certain like knightly interests, knightly characteristics. I don't know.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's
Oh,
trying
that's
to draw
an
attention to?
interesting
All the
possibility.
murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Why those virtues exactly?
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Okay, that makes sense. So the beast is denouncing moral decay. Yeah, that does make
Beast
sense.
seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true. Though
Right,
not
it's a
perfectly.
good point.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the
Yeah, so we've
victim's
got
lack of the
valor and
fourth
compassion.
virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Left of the 5 virtues.
At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on.
Oh,
Strange
shit.
circumstances. A knight advanced in
Milton.
years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but
What's that mean, a team?
They were a team.
they were close friends. tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure.
Yeah, the dots are all starting to be connected now, aren't they? Right, we need to find Milton now.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the Hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him.
And he's on his
Hare's
own.
hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
Oh
We must
no.
call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike soon.
I don't agree with that. I think everyone being distracted is more likely gonna cause the beast to
my
attack.
night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Oh dear, this is gonna end badly, isn't it? What's happened there?
Your Grace!
Oh Jesus, wept, she's torn off her dress. She means business. Geralt was
What the hell? Why, I should... You're hiding.
taking a peek
My
there,
cousin
clearly.
wrinkled. Onward!
Anarietta is not slowing down for anyone right now, is she? My God.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful!
What the?
To me!
Gee. That poor guy, he just had his horse nicked by the Duchess. And he's like, I didn't ask for this.
Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Character entry added. I've got a few character entries here.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way!
Let me just check the updates here. Right, so Damien de la Tour. One of the people Geralt encountered at the Beauclair Court was Captain Damien de la Tour, the captain of the Ducal Guard. He was absolutely, unconditionally, to say unthinkingly would be unfair, yet not entirely inaccurate, devoted to his position and worshipped the ground the Duchess walked on. If you want my personal opinion, he was most definitely besotted with her. He came across as a typical soldier, i.e. a thick-headed lackey who, seeing Geralt, immediately decided he must prove out the more massive unmentionables. Yeah. Geralt treated this challenge with dispassionate superiority, accepted it nevertheless, and in doing so earned himself another enemy. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's the most keen. Right, so while searching for the beast, the Duchess proved that when the need arose, she was able to throw off the chains of convention and get her hands dirty with direct action alongside the Witcher, even if she had to do so in a state of relative dishabille. Hey, you know what? She's got her priorities down, and I respect that. I do. So we had Guillaume as well. So getting himself into trouble clearly counted among Guillaume's favourite hobbies. The second time Geralt met him, he had to rescue the knight from an enraged Shale-Mar trying its best to rip him to shreds in a packed arena. Wounded yet grateful, Guillaume asked the Witcher to meet with him about a very urgent matter. Oh yeah, we do still actually need to meet with him, don't we? And now we need to find Milton.
Sharp right! Take care!
Oh god. I am fearing badly for Milton right now. Like I said, all the signs are pointing massively to him.
Clear a path!
The team, all the virtues, one of which he'll be breaking in a sense, with being dressed as a rabbit.
Move it!
It's here! Just round the corner!
Come on. Sprint, Roach, sprint!
Where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Okie dokie.
Accent free.
So how are we breaking the rules as such here?
On second thought, through here.
Don't mind
I shall
us.
show you where
Just
the
the
hunt gets out. Then we will split up.
just Geralt and the Duchess.
You will get hold of the
Running off
unicorn
in the
horn
gardens.
and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Okay, I can do that probably.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
Ah, yeah, okay.
The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get
This seems like a lot of hoops to jump through in an attempt to try and save someone from being fucking torn apart. But okay. I feel like just calling off this thing and finding a Milton. Ugh, fine.
If one were to call a state courageous or coward, what other part?
Right, let's go get the the unicorn first.
But this is no true unicorn.
Yep, that's definitely a unicorn. I can see it from here. Verified.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Excuse me?
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
How dare you have sex, woman?
Or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
What's that?
Gal's marching in like a madman. Hello, Uni. How you doing, bud? Oh. 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 Ah. God damn it. Use your witcher senses to find a treat for the unicorn. Okay.
Roach likes carrots.
Basket of carrots, that will do. Take the basket of carrots to the unicorn to get its trust.
An outrage, I tell you.
It's against the rules.
Sorry, I don't think anyone's really bothered about
Bread
the...
either, except if it's stale.
Don't think anyone's really bothered about the rules right now. Did I just drop that? Oh no, I've still got it.
What would you say to a delicious, crunchy carrot?
Come on, unicorn. Got a nice carrot for you. There you go. Who's a good girl, old boy?
Easy.
There we go. I'll swap you a carrot for a horn. That's just fair. Clue from the horn of a unicorn.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Right. End like a mouse with the head of hard cheese. Oh, right. There's the deed to Call of Bianco as well. Okay. Right. I'm going to end this episode here, guys, again, I think. And next episode we shall go and grab the golden fish from the pond, and we will try and use it to try and save Milton's life. So thank you for watching again, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.